Hey there guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today, well, you know, using my VTuber avatar, guess why the hell not? And it's my channel, so if you don't like it, sucks to be you. Anyway, today we'll be reacting to SCP-2399, a malfunctioning destroyer. Oh yeah.
Viewer discretion is advised. While the batteries were launched towards the repair drone, it was destroyed by a shell launched from SCP-2399. Command lost contact with Barrier Unit 45 15 seconds after the initial discharge. Hello everybody, I'm TheRubber. Today we bring you SCP
Name's still funny to me.
Class Object SCP-2399.
TheRubber.
SCP-2399,
Don't forget to use
also known
your
as
rubber.
a malfunctioning destroyer, is a massive and complex mechanical structure that is currently located in Jupiter's lower atmosphere. Since its visual discovery in 1963, 2399 has been observed heavily. It is noted for its use of highly advanced antimatter-based weaponry.
Oh, really?
Which it uses to create spatial disruptions and devastating
I thought it was made out of potatoes.
These events are observable as a large red vortex, commonly known as the Great Red Spot. SCP-2399 appears to be damaged, possibly due to an impact with the Jupiter's rocky moon Io, before coming to rest in its current position. 2399 has been observed releasing multiple small octopoid repair drones in efforts to repair the damage it has taken. Some of these drones will remain near 2399, while others will patrol nearby moons, or venture out deeper into the gases of Jupiter in search of parts that 2399 is missing. Computers estimate that 2399 is at 59% completion and has been growing at a rate of 0.78% annually.
And if it reaches 100%,
location
we're all
and nature,
fucked.
physical means of containment are currently impossible.
It has an entire planet to itself, though.
Stationed in major observatories are to retrieve and contain footage or images of 2399. At present, false information has thus far been able to completely suppress any knowledge pertaining to 2399 from public awareness. SCP Foundation satellites in orbit around Jupiter are to maintain constant vigilance of 2399's reconstruction efforts and make all attempts to hinder that process if 2399 reaches a minimum of 75% completion. Additionally, a perimeter of long-range electromagnetic jamming satellites known as Barrier Array have been situated in high Jupiter orbit. Any transmissions intercepted by this array are to be summarily decoded and logged. Despite its damaged state, 2399 seems to possess a limitless power supply, along with advanced electromagnetic shielding, matter-disrupting weaponry, the ability to repair damage done to itself, and a precise tracking and targeting system. These abilities were proven when Barrier Unit 53 observed one of 2399's repair drones as it navigated closely to a piece of debris, which was quickly determined to be part of a damaged communications array. Because of the nature of this specific component and the ramifications of allowing 2399 to recover it, it was ordered that Barrier Unit 45 fire upon the drone with its onboard concussion batteries.
Say goodbye to your drone.
However, the drone appeared undamaged.
I mean, the satellite thing.
Footage obtained by Barrier Unit 53 shows that while the batteries were launched towards the repair drone, it was destroyed by a shell launched from SCP-2399. Command lost contact with Barrier Unit 45 15 seconds after the initial discharge. In a later video observation, it was found that the abnormal phenomenon of 2399 led to the termination of Barrier Unit 45 by Barrier Units 44, 51, and 55. After this incident, under no circumstances were Barrier Units permitted to further engage either 2399 or drones released by 2399. Due to the large difference in technological advancement between the creator of 2399 and humans, 2399 is currently indestructible. In theory, 2399 might be left vulnerable by a powerful enough electromagnetic pulse. But unfortunately, this technology does not yet exist.
Isn't
Since
that called an
1971,
EMP?
SCP-2399 has been
What they're
receiving
talking
an
about?
unending stream of electromagnetic-based communications from the Triangulum Galaxy, which is roughly 3 million light-years from Earth. From 1971 to 1985, SCP-2399 continuously received a single encoded message which, through code-breaking and translation efforts, appeared to be a command to repair the damage it incurred upon entering our solar system. After this time, the barrier array was established to intercept these messages. This coincided with a period of radio silence from the origin of communications until 1996, when a different order began transmitting. The
Kill
barrier array
all
has
on the
prevented
planet
2399 from receiving this command
so
thus
we can
far.
sell it for profit.
Below is the addendum, written by the director of Barrier Project.
Referencing
We're here to
a
protect
certain
those who can't
anime
protect
race
themselves from things that they wouldn't even know to protect
from
themselves
Dragon Ball
from.
Z.
We
You can
can't
probably
do
guess
it
which
all,
one I'm
though.
talking about.
As many things as we've been able to contain, and as many things as we've been
I
able
have
to
several
keep under
questions with
lock
those
that
tentacles
would
in the
threaten to
background
destroy
there.
us all, there are still far too many that remain. Whether they are too big, too fast, or too powerful. Any of these things could blink and wipe humanity from existence.
The statue that snaps
the fact
necks
that they
isn't
haven't done so yet is just
all
luck.
that powerful.
SCP-2399, however, is different. We have little information regarding 2399's motives, origins, and full capabilities.
Origins,
We do not understand how it
space,
is capable
alien
of communicating
civilization.
over such large distances, or why those who constructed it, if it was in fact constructed, sent it to us
Yes,
in the first
someone
place.
gave birth to
We
that
do not
thing
know
instead
what
of
would
making
happen
it.
if 2399 becomes successful in fully repairing itself, or if part of our array would break down enough to allow a message to get through. We do not know this,
The latter.
so we must assume the worst. Judging by what we have seen, were 2399 to have reached Earth, it would have led to our timely destruction. Sometimes, however, humanity gets a little help. Sometimes something steps in the way of the apocalypse. For us, and for 2399, it was Jupiter.
Well, one of
As
its moons.
2399 began to slow on its approach to Earth, a researcher saw what we've been able to ascertain, that 2399 struck Io, was damaged, and was unable to escape the gravitational pull of Jupiter. Its weapons activated as they were intended, but it was Jupiter that experienced doomsday, not us. Eventually, though, it's likely that 2399 will resume full functionality and will likely be able to pull away from Jupiter and proceed to its target. As of now, we can keep hurling bombs and EMPs at it all we want, but we have got no indication that any of it will so much as scratch the thing. In fact, much to the contrary, experience dictates it would do nothing at all. If this were to happen now, we would undoubtedly be destroyed.
It probably was like,
Jupiter has given us
welcome,
time.
intelligent.
For now,
like,
239.
It probably was like, welcome, intelligent beings. We welcome you with open arms into the whatever Galactic Federation. And since they decide to attack it all that much, block it from communicating with home base, murder those fuckers. Get it?
99 will remain there, reassembling itself, while we devise some way to stop it.
Which is
Like
inevitably
we are in an arms
gonna
race
fail.
with this thing. Our best guesses give us something like 25 years until it is able to hear past our dampening array. Until then, we must seize the opportunity that has been laid before us. We must use the time we have been given and not let it be wasted. So we devised Protocol Legionnaire. One gigantic EMP, powered by God knows what, followed by a volley of nukes big enough to wipe out our civilization 1,000 times over.
That's American as hell.
And simple, likely
Nuke the
futile.
bastards.
Our researchers, and researchers around the globe, have yet to devise a way to deliver that kind of pulse, let alone a way to power it.
I mean,
There
you
is
have
no
that one battery
indication
that
whatsoever that we will.
you technically have that one SCP battery that they think might be Thor. You know, maybe have that thing power it. Just saying.
Will be able to complete Legionnaire on time, or if it will do what is intended once it is completed. But we must try. We must do something. Even if we have to drain our banks and empty our minds, we must try. Not often do we get a chance to see the swerving bus that will end our lives and step out of the way. Jupiter,
I actually had that happen
has offered
3
us that
times.
chance. I suggest
Almost like
we take
someone
it.
upstairs wants me dead.
SCP Foundation decided that necessary force would be authorized to destroy or incapacitate SCP-2399. Using Foundation resources, as well as resources from 45 nations, a platform of numerous warheads bearing large amount of MT payloads, and several warheads bearing EMP detonators was launched and placed in orbit around Europa.
Coincidentally,
A few
I've also
hours
been
later,
hit by a car.
15 heads of state
Literally.
ordered the entire payload of Project Gigas to be launched towards 2399. Sadly, the operation failed, and 2399 has not been destroyed. Efforts to develop
somehow
alternative
I didn't
methods
come
of
up
eliminating
with a
2399
scratch.
are currently underway.
I didn't have a scratch on me
Remember
after
to
that.
check out my new animation channel, TheRubber.
So, that was SCP-2399. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions for other videos you would like me to react to, feel free to let me know in the comments below, because your guys' suggestions take priority of the random bullshit that I actually react to, because most of this shit is just random, or what I feel like reacting to. Anyway, that, and aside from me telling you guys that someone upstairs probably wants me dead, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I'll be making. So yeah, bye!